Wow.
Mine was good.
Yeah, this is still slush.
Is this still slush?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We're live.
Oh. Hi.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to week 4 the Pick'em. Yes, it's already week 4, man. What a crazy 3 weeks has been, eh, boys?
Yes. Especially the last 2 weeks have been outrageous. But yes, week 4, hold up those fours, guys. Hold up the fours.
Shout out to everybody who's been moonwatching with us for the last week.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
You lost again. Well, too bad. So did we.
Yeah.
This is awful.
You better have brought your snacks.
Yeah.
Chicago Bears losing to the Indianapolis Colts, and the way we lost was just so frustrating. We had probably one of the worst play calls ever in the history of NFL on that 4th and goal. I don't know what that play was. It's been getting ripped to shreds. We couldn't get our running game going against the worst rushing defense, and we lose. And Caleb actually had a pretty decent game.
Yeah. You threw for over 300 yards.
That was a game we should not have lost, man. But we're just terrible.
Yeah. My Cowboys went into that game and Ravens just ran the ball straight down our throats. Hunter Henry looks like he's back. Obviously, Lamar just torched us. We couldn't stop a nosebleed. And, of course, they give us hope at the end, just to break our hearts. Still, either way.
And then for the 49ers, arguably one of the worst losses outside of postseason losses in the Shanahan era, losing to a Rams team that was more depleted than us, and we lose a couple more players, man. Just overall brittle. Our defense is a shell of itself, and it's got to be better going forward.
Yeah.
So,
Tough weekend.
Yeah, shout out to those that are moonwatching with us.
It's a new week.
Yeah, it's a new week. Jacob, with the 8-month highlighted comment, what do you say?
Says, yo, TSF, did y'all see my Discord DM I sent to you, Josh, and Rocha? Also 3-0, baby. Bro, I had so much fun at the home opener last Sunday.
If you check the Discord DMs, you'd see that I did.
There you go.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jacob.
Thank you, bro. I'm glad you had fun in the opener.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Pick'em was tough. Pick'em was tough again. Lots of upsets, man. I saw some crazy stats on how many upsets there have been so far through the 3 weeks. Teams that are like, completely covering these massive spreads, that are winning games. It's crazy, man. But it's why we love football.
Yeah. Any given Sunday, Saturday, or Sunday, Monday, or Thursday. So, except for this Thursday.
Now, let's shout out our top 10 performers in our Pick'em group from week 3. Who are they, Roach?
All right, starting off at number 1, it's Stephen Q, 25 with 11 picks, right?
11. Look at you.
Arturo with 11 picks, right? There you go.
Arturo. Good stuff, man.
Nicholas, 3457 with 11 as well. Mr. N1 with 11.
N1.
Mini Skull, 25 or 10 picks, right? Buckaholic with 10. Oscar 1990 with 10. DZNW5 with 10 picks as well. I'm going to mispronounce this. Good Dog Udo with 10 as well. And rounding up the number 10 is Mick Rib Ripley with 10.
He lives for those McRibs.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations. You guys got all double digits on the Pick'em for week number 3. It was a tough week, so feel good about yourselves.
Yeah, good job.
Yes, sir.
And now let's shout out our top 10 performers from overall in the season. And who are they?
Through the first 3 weeks, Nicholas, 3457. You're number 1, brother. Buckaholic is 2. Stephen Q, 25 is 3. Quality Control is number 4.
Still doing that witchcraft.
Yep. TCB 72 at 5. Mr. N1 at 6. APG Jesse at 7. ZCA 1175 at 8. Broke Your Ankles at 9. And Christopher Goodrich at 10.
All right, a couple of mods on the list.
I
See?
like it. I like it.
Good stuff, guys. Don't enjoy it, though.
Yeah, it's
Don't
not
enjoy
gonna
it too
last.
much. We got a highlighted comment from John Dunham, Eagles fan.
Fly, Eagles, fly. Still alive in both survivor pools. I'm taking the Steelers this week. Also, Sean, how's it feel being the only NFC team losing week 3? NFC East team.
Sucks. But I figured we were going to lose that game. It sucks. I was hoping the reverse jinx would work, but it didn't work this time. So, but congratulations on the Eagles. Y'all slowed down a great offense.
John, you're still alive in both survivor pools, man. You're
Good
looking
luck.
pretty good right now because a lot of people are eliminated in both. So
I can't believe you are.
that keep it going, man.
Good shit.
EJ
Let's
with
go.
the $5 donut. We lost to a
He
guy
said-
who sees ghosts. Anyone want Jeremy Tunzel? I'll trade him for a box of Long John Silvers. The dude attracts more flags than anybody. Dude, yeah, I was seeing that. You guys got a lot of flags against the Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah, a lot of false starts. Jesus.
That Vikings defense, I guess, will probably do it to you. You guys are maybe a little scared.
Yeah.
The Vikings defense has been ridiculous through the first 3 weeks, man. They shut down the Niners offense, shut down the Texans offense, man. Sorry about the loss, EJ.
Yeah, they might arguably be one of the top 2 teams in the entire NFL. Them and the Buffalo Bills.
Yep.
Vikings are getting it done on both sides of the ball. They're executing on all levels.
Yep.
Pretty damn efficiently, man.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's been a crazy year, but
Well, welcome on in, everybody. We're going to get ready for our Week 4 picks. We got B-Hub in the house, Yvette, Regier, Alex, Corey, EJ. We got Jed Lockett in the house, Kobe, Breezy's in the house, Steven, 49 Savage, Cody Hansen, Big Wood. Welcome
Big
on
Wood.
in, everybody. Smack that thumbs up. Let's get to over 100 likes.
let's go.
Now, if you had a great week in Week 3, let's see if you guys can continue it. If you had a crap week like some of us did, well, then let's see if we can bounce back and make some sense of this crazy and wacky start of the NFL season.
Let's go.
Yes, sir.
I mean, it's probably going to be a shit ton of upsets again.
Probably.
Yep. Probably.
When you think something's going to go left, something's going to go right.
Go this
I
way.
mean, if you look at that moon, you see the Raiders up there. Just last week, we were talking about how crazy it was that they beat the Baltimore Ravens, and then they go and get stomped by the Panthers, and Antonio Pierce is pissed off. Things are happening behind the scenes. It's crazy, man.
Yeah. After they just had the miracle comeback. Yeah.
Yep.
And who would have thought we would be seeing the Panthers up there for a while? Well, that's crazy.
Right. Right.
And we got some tough matchups this week as well.
Yes.
And some
Yeah.
pretty good streams coming up. So let's get ready for it. Smack that like button,
Come on.
and let's get ready for the picks for week number quattro. Week 4 starts off on Thursday Night Football between two of the bestest friends, the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. Cowboys coming to this game as 6-point favorites on the road. Over-under is 44.5. Sean, your Cowboys back on the road where maybe you're going to be more successful because at home you guys suck.
Yeah, apparently. It's a flip script from last year, right?
Yeah.
We couldn't win on the road, but we won at home. Yeah, this is a must-win for my Cowboys.
Yeah, you can't lose to this Giants team, although they look pretty damn good last week against a good defense of the Cleveland Browns. Malik Neighbors, Danny Dimes, you got to give them their credit.
Yeah.
And now that offense is coming against a Cowboys defense that looks very vulnerable, especially on the ground. You guys, your rush defense is not very good right now.
Yeah, and I'm a little disappointed about that because I was hoping, bringing Mike Zimmer in, that he would fix that. And that was they addressed that. They tried to get good linebackers. They tried to get the tackles. We traded one of them from this team right here, the Giants. So I'm hoping that, we just starting off a little slow. Hopefully this is a wake-up call, a little humble pie kind of thing. I know that's what Michael Parsons said, that 1 and 2 is very humbling. Like, as Cowboys, we usually start off good. I know people like to give us shit and because we don't usually go far in the playoffs, but we usually always do good in the regular season. So this is kind of humble pie. But I'm not shocked by it. I did predict us to be 1 and 2 after the first 3 weeks, so this is nothing surprising. But going into this game, yeah, the Giants, like you said, they did bounce back and they look good. Neighbors. My God. It's going to be interesting. I know they've been hyping up the matchup, Neighbors versus Trayvon Diggs, so I am excited to see that matchup. But I am going to go pick my Dallas Cowboys because of one main thing. I know we haven't looked that great, but we do not lose to the New York Giants. Dak Prescott has only lost to them in his rookie year. He's been a beast. As long as Dak Prescott is healthy, we are going to beat them, and I will take us against the spread. I think we will dominate them. I think this will be a bounce-back game. I think our offense scores over 30 points, so I'll take the over. I think Cowboys this might be the Bloodbath McGrath.
Bloodbath McGrath.
Blood McGrath.
Roach, Sean seems very confident as Cowboys on the road. What do you think?
Hey, I just want to say something, Sean. You never know when a team owns a team. We own the Los Angeles Rams, and they beat us last week. But that doesn't matter. The Cowboys are going to win this game. They are the better team in this situation. This is a get right good for Dallas. I will take them with the 6 points. I will also take the over. Big day for CeeDee Lamb, hopefully.
Did y'all hear them sirens? While we're doing this, making these picks, the sirens are going off. Something tells me something's going to happen in this game. It might be an omen. I'll take the Cowboys, though, but now I feel really odd about it.
Yeah.
Don't say that, Josh.
I don't know, man. Something freaky is going on. But we're going to be live for this game, so come hang out.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the Cowboys straight up, but I'll take the Giants +6.
Oh,
Okay.
And I'm going to take the over of 44.5. I think Neighbors is going to have another really decent game.
Yep.
Devin Singletary could have some success on the ground against this rush defense of the Cowboys. And if they can keep that offense off the field as much as possible and control the time of possession, Giants could maybe eke out another upset here. And Cowboys fall to 1-3.
You better watch your mouth.
So I'll take the Giants with the 6 points.
You need to go wash your mouth out with soap.
All right.
I swear, if we lose to the Giants, oh my God.
Now we got a highlight comment before we move on from Nathaniel, who's been a member for 22 months. He says, okay, which 3-0 team are frauds? Chiefs, Bills, Seattle, Steelers, Vikings. Also, which 0-3 team is worse in the league? Jacksonville, Bengals, and the Titans. I think Jacksonville's the worst 0-3 team.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't like them at all. And which team of frauds that are 3-0 right now between those? Man, I like them all. I like them all. I guess maybe Seattle because they've been playing with some pretty bad teams. But I like them all. I wouldn't say none of them are frauds.
Yeah, I don't think all of them are playing within their game. You know, even Steelers, like their offense isn't that great, but they've been playing within their game, letting their defense control the game and just running the ball and scoring when they need to. So yeah, I'm not gonna say any frauds.
Roach?
Oh, there's a fraud there, and it's the team that's up in the Pacific Northwest, and that's the Seattle Seahawks.
Really?
Frauds.
You're still calling them frauds with Mike McDonald's defense?
Yep, the frauds.
Okay, all right. And which of the team is the worst out of those 0-3 teams?
I'm honestly gonna go Titans myself.
Titans?
Titans?
Yeah.
I'm going to stick with Josh. I'm going to go Jacksonville as well. They just don't look good at any level of the offense or defense, man.
Yeah, the defense is at least Titans got a really pretty decent defense, and it's going to get better. But Jacksonville, what do they do well?
Nothing.
That's true. But they have the talent to do well. They just haven't put it together.
They do. Yeah.
That's kind of why I'm leaning towards the Titans more, because I'm looking at which team could bounce back, and it's Bengals and Jacksonville. I think could.
Yeah. But thank you, Nathaniel, for the 22 months.
Thank you, buddy.
Moving on to our next game, we go to Atlanta, where they host the Saints. Atlanta comes into this game as 1.5 favorites. Over under is 42.5. This is another tough one of those games right here that we're talking about.
Yeah. Saints finally got a little humbled last week. They only put up 12 points. What? What happened to the 40 points?
Yeah, Eagles defense came out to play in that game, especially against the run. They held Kamara to like 3.3 yards a carry when he was just smashing that in the previous week. So, got to give a lot of credit to the Eagles defense in that game. And then they got that game-winning interception at the end.
Yeah.
I like what David Carr said at the end of the game in the post conference. He said, that was a good, tough game. It was brutal on both ends, and they just made one more play than we did. It was a close one. It was that close.
I like that.
And the crazy thing, I think the Saints did hold down that Eagles offense, for most of that game until the fourth quarter, really, right? So, a great game either way by the Saints. They got a little humbled, and man, this is gonna be a good matchup.
So, Roger, what are you thinking here?
Yeah, and you guys know on the other side, for the Falcons, they held in with the Kansas City Chiefs. They were damn near going to win the game. Maybe if there was a PI called there in the end zone, they would have won that game. Very impressive. Coming to this game, Saints will be without their best lineman, Eric McCoy, 6 to 8 weeks out with a groin injury. The Falcons could be out with their starting tackle, Caleb McGarry. And this game, with the Falcons being at home, I'm going to go Atlanta, man. I am going to trust their defense more than New Orleans defense. I know New Orleans defense look good, but I just like the plays that they've been making, whether it's Justin Simmons or Matthew Judon, the new guys, Jesse Bates are making plays, man. Kirk Cousins, he's looked better as the season's progressed, man. And I think that Falcons offense will be a little bit too much for the Saints defense. Give me the Falcons. I'll take them with the points. I think they win by like a field goal.
All right. This could go either way, in my opinion. It really could. This was probably one of the tougher matchups for me this week. I'm going to go with the Saints. I think they're going to bounce back. I'm just looking at the consistency they have. Like, their defense has been consistent, been balling out. So even when they lost last week, they still did really good. First 2 weeks, they still did pretty good. So I'm going to go with the Saints. I feel like the consistency has been a little bit more for them in that side of the ball. And I think their offense will score more than 12 points this week.
Yeah. I'm going to go with the Saints as well on the road here. This is going to be really a close one. That's why that line right there is 1.5 favorites for the Falcons. Yeah. And I think the Saints get the job done, maybe on the ground with Kamara. He has a bounce-back game. Yeah. He got contained against that Eagles rush defense. But against the Falcons, maybe he gets used here a lot like Saquon Barkley did when the Eagles beat the Falcons a couple of weeks ago. So I'll take the Saints.
Yep.
And over under 42.5, I'm going to take the over.
I'll take slightly over, yeah. I'll take the over.
Yeah, I think both teams will be in the mid-20s. Give me the over as well.
Yeah.
All right, what's our next game, Roach?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, next game is the Los Angeles Rams taking on your Chicago Bears, Josh. And in this game, you guys are 2.5-point favorites with the over-under at 40.5.
2.5 favorites, 40.5. Los Angeles Rams. Man, what a comeback win last week against Roach's 49ers. I was watching that fourth quarter, and it was something else, man. Even with the injuries to the Rams, Puka Nacua out, Cooper Kupp out, Matthew Stafford was brilliant in that game, and the 49ers just got completely outworked in that second half of that game.
Yeah.
Now they're coming against the Chicago Bears team, which I'm sure is going to be a lot of people taking them to lose this game, and I understand it. Bears really can't be trusted a whole lot. Against the Indianapolis Colts, you figure, okay, on the ground we're going to get something going, and we couldn't do it. We have no running game. We have no offensive line. That was some of the worst offensive line play I saw against the Indianapolis Colts defense, and they had some injuries themselves, and we passed the ball 52 times. Like that was crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Caleb Williams had over 300 yards, a couple of touchdowns, and 2 picks. But 52 passing attempts, like, we got to establish some sort of run game, man. Use more of Rashawn Johnson right out the gate, because Swift can't do it.
Yeah.
Swift, his yards per carry is atrocious. And then you got to give some more love to Khalil Herbert. I like that we got Cole Kmet involved in the offense last week. That was really good to see. Yeah. Roma Dunze had a great day. I'm a biased son of a bitch, so I'm going to go with the Chicago Bears. Fuck it.
Yeah. This one.
Oh my God. We're at home. Screw it.
This one, it was a little tough. Like, honestly, I want to take your Bears, Josh, but I am going to go Rams for one main reason. Coaching. I don't know. Like, the play calling for y'all, it bothers me. Like, it just really bothered me. I know it bothered you.
You talking about Shea Waldron?
Yeah.
Talking about Eberflus?
Yeah. I'm worried about, and I know Breezy just said we have no identity. You didn't get the running game going against the worst run defense in the league last week. And hopefully y'all start giving Roshan, because he was a lot more efficient with the run game than Swift was. So I'm hoping Roshan gets a little bit more.
Maybe even starts the game.
Yeah, I think he could.
Yeah.
He looked a lot better than Swift did in this type of running style. But I'm going to go Rams mainly because I kind of trust their coaching. Look what they did against the Niners. They got the confidence, and Matthew Stafford, man, he's a monster.
And we got to do what the 49ers weren't able to do. We need to establish our defense, because we still have a good defense, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And we need to establish that defensive dominance against a really banged up Rams offense. You didn't do it. That's where we got to do it.
Yeah.
And Josh, That's why I'm going to choose your Chicago Bears to win this game for one reason and one reason only is your defense. You have a better defense. You have a better special teams. Those are the two areas we didn't do well. If we had a defense, Niners blow out the Rams. I think the Bears win this game like freaking 14-10, and you guys hold on. So I'll take the under in this one.
I'm taking the under as well.
Yeah, under. Yeah.
Definitely. All right. Okay, so I see some Bears, some Rams for sure. Okay, I understand. Skull Pat says, Josh, don't talk about defense. Vikings have the best defense. I never said that you guys didn't have the better defense. I never said anything like that, Pat. I don't know. Funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
People are reaching. Rams, real. Bears. It looks like a lot of Rams, but I do see some Bears in there.
Okay. Next game, Roach.
Minnesota 3-0, taking on the 2-1 Green Bay Packers. Green Bay favored by 2.5, 43.5 is the over-under. And boys, there's a chance that Jordan Love could return to this game. He's going to practice this week via limited, but he could be back for this game.
That's good. That's really good.
That's a huge, good sign. Good sign for the Packers.
And they're probably going to need him. No disrespect to Malik. He looked incredible last week against a tough Tennessee defense. I mean, they put up 30 points, man. Green Bay's offense was rolling, but they're going up against one of the best teams, one of the best defenses in the league. Yeah. And I'm a bit concerned by that because what does Minnesota do not well? You know?
Yeah.
Like I was talking about Jacksonville earlier, like what do they do good? I can't see anything that they do good. Vikings, they have hardly any weaknesses, man. This is a really good team. Special teams, defense, offense, they're getting it done. They're not committing a whole lot of penalties. They're playing disciplined football, and Sam Darnold has been completely great.
He found a system that works for him right now.
Damn, this is a tough one, man, and it's in Green Bay.
It's in Green Bay.
You know what? I'm gonna take one of the two most consistent teams through 3 weeks in the NFL. Minnesota? I'm taking Minnesota. Okay. I'm taking Minnesota. Even on the road, I'll take the Vikings.
Yeah, I'm actually right there with you, Josh. I'm going Vikings. Even if Jordan Love plays, like no disrespect to them or anything like that, but look what they've done to Niners and Houston, right? Like, two teams that you wouldn't have thought they would have beat one. So I'm gonna go Vikings. I trust them.
La Rocha, what you got?
I'm going to go with the Green Bay Packers. Not that I don't believe in Minnesota, but with how good Green Bay's look with Malik Willis, if Jordan Love's going to come back, which I'm expecting him to, I think they're going to look even better, man. I think this is a low-scoring game. I'll take the under, but your favorite team in the world, Josh, gets the job done with Jordan Love back at the helm.
Okay, so Roach is going to be the odd man out, taking the Green Bay Packers. And, you know, I'm glad that we're all not unanimous, actually, on this game, because it's going to be a really good one.
It should be.
Absolutely.
The spread is accurate. I think if Jordan Love plays. If he doesn't play, then, you know, this spread might change. But right now, they're expecting, hopefully, him to play. All
right, so we're 4 games into our Week 4 picks. If you just tuned in, we will have timestamps after the stream is over. We're doing this live. Folks in the chat, thank you guys so much for watching and listening. Hit that thumbs up if you guys haven't already. Rocha, where we at, man?
1 like away from 100, baby.
Oh, let's get this sucker up to 200.
Come on, we have 350 in the chat. Let's go.
Let's go.
Come on.
Even you Packers and Vikings fans. Hit that like.
Do we say over under?
I'm gonna take the over 43.5.
I'll go over. I'll go over if Jordan Love plays, under if he doesn't.
I'm going under no matter what. 2 good defenses. Give me just under.
All right. Next game.
It is the Pittsburgh Steelers, another 3-0 team, taking on the 1-2 Indianapolis Colts. Coming in this game, Pittsburgh on the road are 1.5 favorites with the over-under set at 39.5, boys.
So what we thinking here? Any injuries that we need to know about?
So, Najee Harris is good. He's going to play. However, Jalen Warren might not play with a knee injury. And on the other side of the ball, Alex Highsmith, their best, well, if you want to call TJ Watt a linebacker, but their best linebacker is out with a groin injury.
So, the running backs are banged up. I know they were dealing with some banged up offensive linemen too, the Pittsburgh Steelers. But is it going to be enough, you know, to be concerned about against this Colts offense, which can get feasted on by this Steelers defense? I mean, is TJ Ward, is he alive?
Oh yeah, he's alive,
TJ
baby.
Watt? What TJ Ward? TJ Watt?
I knew what you meant.
Okay, then
Hey,
give me the Steelers. Give me the Steelers, and kudos to Justin Fields, who is 3-0. He should still be a starter going into this game.
Yep.
And I love how he's running this offense. They simplified the offense for him. He's getting it done in the middle of the field. I'm loving what he's doing, man, and I'm rooting for him. So 4-0 for the Steelers.
Yeah, I'm going Steelers as well. Mainly, I trust that defense. Like you said, they simplified the offense, but Anthony Richardson, I think he could be a top 10 quarterback in this league. He's just got to cut out the turnovers. 6 interceptions on the year is not what you want to do. Not when you have great weapons all around you. Jonathan Taylor not looking like his old self. So until they kind of get the rhythm, which kind of felt like maybe they start off out of the gate a little slow because, Anthony Richardson didn't miss most of the year last year. But I'm going to go Steelers here.
Roach?
I'm going to make a unanimous, man. But if you're the Colts, please get Michael Pittman going. I know you mentioned the turnovers for Anthony Richardson. Get your best wide receiver going. JT had a pretty decent week against Josh's Bills last week. Get him going, man. Get your best weapons going. But until they can, Pittsburgh's too good. Justin Fields, he's not doing a whole lot, but he's doing enough. They get the job done, and they move to a surprising 4-0 on the year, man.
I'm going to take the under of this game, 39.5.
Oh, yeah. It's defensive back.
Yeah.
Yeah, they haven't scored. All Steelers' last 3 games haven't cracked over 30 points is the most.
Yeah, this is a stout defense, and Jonathan Taylor, he did have a good game against the Bears last week. But
that's pretty much the only good game he's had so far.
Yeah,
against the Steelers, he's gonna have 35 rushing yards. No, I'm kidding.
No, don't say that.
He's gonna have 20 carries for 50 yards.
Yeah.
Hey, long as it comes with a touchdown, I'm cool with that.
All right, so we're unanimous for taking the Steelers.
Yeah.
Anybody taking the Colts in the chat? We have Georgie with the $2 donation. He says, F the Colts and FJB. Whoa.
Damn.
Oh, JB versus Georgie this week.
Yes, sir.
Regier says Colts upset Jonathan Taylor for 2 touchdowns.
I like that. Let's go, JT.
Fantasy owners would love that for JT.
Hey, Keys at the 2 says, Fields, 265, 2 tutties, Blitzburg all day, baby.
Blitzburg? I like that. I like that.
Okay.
I like
Thank
that.
you, Keys.
So, we're all unanimous. Thank you, guys. Where we at?
We are 60 likes away for 200. Thank you guys so much. Keep smacking that like and sub button.
Now, let's go to MetLife Stadium, where the Jets are hosting the Denver Broncos. Jets come into this game as 7.5 favorites.
Oof.
Over under is 38.5. Jets had that really good win on last week against the New England Patriots, dominating win 24-3.
Yeah.
On Thursday night, yeah.
Meanwhile, Bo Nix and the Denver Broncos go on the road in Tampa and take care of business, beating the Bucs 26-7. Can they go on the road and do it again? What you guys think?
I'm liking what I saw from Bo Nix, man. He was spreading the field. He was getting out. I think he almost had a rushing touchdown. If not, had a rushing touchdown. Keep doing that, Bo Nix. But you're going against a veteran. Aaron Rodgers looked really good last week. New York's here at home, man. I'm going to take the Jets. Their offense is going to keep getting better and better. That connection between Aaron Rodgers and Garrett Wilson is going to get better and better, man. We saw him use Conklin last week. That defense, they might not have C.J. Mosley, but it's still really good defense despite that. I think they hold down the Broncos. I'll take the Jets by a touchdown, so give me the Broncos against the spread, and I'll take the under in this game.
All right, so you're talking about Garrett Wilson. He's going to be shadowed by Patrick Surtain in this game.
That's true.
So I'm a bit worried about that as far as fantasy is concerned.
Yeah.
Because I could see Aaron Rodgers going a little bit more intermediate routes and stuff like that. Conklin had a really good game against the New England Patriots, so maybe a lot more of Conklin and some of these other guys. Lazard has been a big target for him.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Breece Hall going to be utilized a lot in this game. This is going to be a Jets win. I'm taking them. I'm going to take them with the 7.5 points.
Okay.
And I'm going to take the under of 38.5.
Yeah. We're going to be unanimous. I'm going Jets as well. I will take him against the points because, yeah, even if he covers Garrett Wilson, like you said, Lazard, Mike Williams, he got some looks. And that guy, that rookie, Braylon Allen.
Yeah.
He looked good last week. Every opportunity he had looked good. So him and Breece Hall are going to be a good 1-2 punch in this league. Obviously, what does suck is the Jets losing Morgan Moses, that offensive tackle. So that does suck. But Aaron Rodgers is a veteran. They should be able to play smart and, don't let the Broncos upset you. Please don't.
Jets, Jets.
Jets.
And we got a $2 donation before we move on from Rajier. He says, my eliminator pick is here. Jets, Jets.
Yeah. That's a good pick. I don't mind that for eliminator this week. I really don't.
All right. Okay. What's next?
It is the 2-1 Philadelphia Eagles. It is the 2-1 Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Enter this game, Philly's 2.5-point favorites with the over-under at 44.5, boys.
Mm-hmm. So, what's the injury report? Because I heard the Eagles have a ton of injuries.
Yeah, so A.J. Brown remains questionable. Devontae Smith is also in concussion protocols. Couple of defensive injuries as well. For the Bucs, they also hurt on defense. Both Winfield and Villa are both questionable coming into this game.
So what you guys thinking? Eagles, Bucs, Eagles. Very impressive win last week against the Saints. Their defense really stepping up. And the Buccaneers, man, they just blew it, man, against Denver. They got completely outplayed.
Yeah.
And Sean Payton, once again, continues to own the Bucs.
Yeah.
Yep.
And maybe that's what it is, Sean Payton went with the right game plan. This one's going to be very interesting. Which Bucs are we going to get? From the first 2 weeks, or is it going to be the Bucs from last week? They looked great the first 2 weeks. They put up 37 points against Washington. They beat Detroit. No one thought that was going to happen.
On the road?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So which team are we going to get?
I think we're going to get the good Bucs. And the Eagles, they worry me a little bit with all these players in concussion protocol. I mean, what if they're without... They've already been without A.J. Brown, but if they're also out Devontae Smith, Jalen Hurts is going to look rough out there, man.
Yeah.
They're going to have to use a lot of Saquon Barkley, Jalen Hurts on the ground. Dallas Goedert had a good game last week.
Yeah, he did.
Some Dallas Goedert, but I think Tampa Bay counters that. I think offensively they can click against this defense. Bucky Irving has been incredible. He's been looking a lot better than Rashad White. Godwin, I think, has a really good game against this Eagles defense across the middle of the field. I'm taking the Bucs.
Ooh, I'm actually right there with you, Joe. I'm going Bucs as well. I think the Bucs will bounce back. Like, we've seen this secondary get scorched. We have. Now, obviously not last week. They played great. They went into it. They had a great game plan. But you have Mike Evans and Godwin and all these guys. I think the Bucs bounce back. They're going to be fired up. And still, Jalen Hurts has been turning over the ball. He turned over the ball a few times last week, right? He's had the most turnovers since the beginning of last season in the NFL. And that's been an issue. And especially if they don't have Devontae Smith, who made a lot of big plays for them last week. I don't think they could win this game.
Roach?
I'm actually going the opposite. I'm going Philadelphia. Even if they don't have the two wide receivers available, get Jahan Dotson going, get Wilson going, get Dallas Goedert. 170 yards last week, man. He was ridiculous. If they are without the receivers, I think they rely on that run game. Saquon Barkley had another 2 tutties. I think you have another 2 tutties again this week. I think they squeak one out, so I'll take the under, but I'm going Philly with the points as well. I think they win by a field goal.
I'm taking the under of 44.5.
Yeah, I'm going as well. Under, yep.
Moving on to Carolina. The Panthers off of their first win of the season.
Oh, my God.
Man, you put Andy Dalton under center, and look what happens. They go out there, and they take down the Raiders. They beat down the Raiders. Defensively, they look pretty damn good, too.
Yeah.
But now they host the Cincinnati Bengals, who are coming off of 3 straight losses to the Patriots, the Chiefs, and then last week against the Commanders. They're 4.5 favorites, the Bengals. The over-under is 48.5. Guys, do you trust the Bengals at all? Because I'm Dunsky with them. I'm Dunskies. I should have not picked them last week. I said weeks ago when they eliminated me in week 1, I'm never picking this team again. And you know what? I ain't doing it. I told you, I don't care
Not
who
doing
they
it?
go up against. Last night after the stream, Roach was like, Josh, are you sure you're not gonna pick the Bengals every game because they're playing the Panthers next week? And I was like, is Bryce Young gonna be starting? No? Okay, well then I'm not taking the damn Bengals. Give me the Panthers to win. Give me the Panthers.
Josh did it.
I'm doing it.
Josh did it.
He
I'm
did
doing
it.
it, man.
You know, Panthers pulled off the upset last week. I was a little worried about that, right? Andy Dalton, we know he's a capable quarterback. And, man, him and Deontay Johnson, all those guys, they looked good. Oh, my God. So it wasn't everybody around Bryce Young.
Yeah, someone who could see over his offensive lineman to make passes.
Yeah.
It looked
That's
pretty
tough.
Yeah. Does suck they lost Adam Thielen.
Thielen,
Yes.
yeah, he got hurt in that game last week to the Raiders.
That does suck. And you know what? I picked the Bengals to lose last week. Can I do it again against another team that, obviously it's still the Panthers.
Don't do it. Don't pick the...
I'm taking Panthers.
Okay.
Come on. I'm sorry. I don't trust the Bengals right now. Panthers got some, and remember, Andy Dalton played for the Bengals. You know he wants to win.
Revenge game?
Yeah.
You always love saying revenge games.
Yeah. But no, I'm going to go, I think Deontay Johnson, they couldn't stop Scary Terry. Deontay Johnson, I think, is the same level of talent. So I think they're going to have a big game.
And how about Hubbard, man?
Yes.
Looking
Chuba.
good.
Yes. I'm going to go Cincinnati in this game.
Oh, my God. He did it!
I'm done.
He did it!
I'm done with Rocha.
But here's the deal. This is my last straw with them. If they lose this
This
game,
one?
this
you,
is
a
my
masochist?
last straw. If they lose this game, a game they should win, man, I'm done with them. I'll be just like Josh. I'm not going to pick them the rest of the year. The offense looked great. There's no problem with the offense. Their defense got 8 like it's barbecue chicken on the 4th of July, man. And while, yes, the Panthers can't do that with Leggett now and with Chuba Hubbard, Bengals, show the world that you're still here and that you can get the job done. Joe Burrow, go out there, ball out. Give me the Bengals, and I'm taking them with the points. They win by a touchdown, and I'm taking the over in this game.
You're taking the Bengals with the 4.5 points?
Yep.
Oh, man, you're
Wow.
crazy, dude. I'm going to go
crazy.
under of the 48.5, by the way.
Or under?
You said under?
I'm going under.
I'll go under as well. I'll go under as well. Yeah.
Over for me.
Rocha's taking the Bengals with the points.
Let's do it, man.
Okay. Now, let's see. The chat, I think a lot of people in the chat are going with the Panthers. Hashman says Panthers. Bengals says MD. We got a $2 dono.
Or actually $5 donut.
$5 dono. Oh, it's a $5 dono from James Palmer. Josh, don't do it. I did it.
He didn't do it.
He didn't.
I went with the Putty Cats.
Yeah, he didn't pick the
The
Bengals.
booty kids.
So he wouldn't do it.
Thank you, James.
Thank you,
So
James.
mostly Panthers, right, in the chat?
Yeah,
Yep.
there's a
Mostly
few
Panthers?
Bengals, but
Richard's going Bengals. Richard's going Bengals.
Of course.
Panthers is Jason Northcutt. Okay. Bengals always start 0-3, then go 12-2 to end the season, says Bigwood. So there we
I'd
go.
be crazy.
We're right on cue.
Oh.
Right on time.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Rocha, where we at, man?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have 40 likes away for 200. Let's get to
Ooh.
almost 400 in the chat.
Okay, we jumped up good. All right, keep smacking that thumbs up, folks. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more matchups to go. So we're about halfway there. We're halfway there.
Whoa! Living on a prayer.
And we might need a prayer for the Jacksonville Jaguars, who go on the road to take on the Houston Texans, who are 7-point favorites in this game at home. And the over-under is 45.5. Guys, I said it earlier. What's to like of the Jacksonville Jaguars?
Nothing.
I like their talent. That's it.
Yeah.
Not what they're doing on the field or with it.
They just can't seem to put it together. I mean, Trevor Lawrence looks awful. They got mollywopped against the Bills. That game was over. We had to switch to the other Monday Night Football game midstream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the Texans, they took a loss to the Minnesota Vikings. But, hey, man, it was a good punch in the mouth from one of the best teams, probably one of the 2 best teams in the NFL. Vikings, Bills. And now you come back home to bounce back from that. And you got this team to do it against. I'm taking Houston. And I'm going to take them with the 7 points, and I'm going to take the over of 45.5 because they're probably going to put up 42 against this defense.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is going to be a Texans bounce back game. They were held to only 7 points last week. Yeah, they got to get their offense going. So give me the Texans. This is also a pick for the Bloodbath McGrath.
Eliminated.
Bloodbath McGrath.
Pick of the week.
Bloodbath
This is probably going to be a massacre. I'm not sure if I could pick the Jags until they start showing that they could win. I will take over against the spread, all the above.
Rochada.
So Evan Ingram might be out again. Darnell Savage, he should be making his team debut on defense, so maybe that helps him. Joe Mixon remains crushed. Hey, listen, man, we talk about upsets. We get upsets every week, so it's not going to happen in this game. Houston Texans, I'll take them by 10. I'll take the over. They should have a nice bounce-back win. Malik Collins, Stephon Diggs and Tank Dale.
Nico
Hopefully
Collins.
he gets going this week. Yeah, Nico Collins, who I meant to say. They're going to have a great week. They easily beat the Jags.
Especially if Joe Mixon's good to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Joe Mixon comes back? The good thing is Evan Ingram playing? It's so questionable here.
He could be back. They're not sure. They'll say we'll see.
They need him back, too.
All right, so are you taking him with the point? You said you're taking him with the points?
Oh, yeah.
Rocha?
I'm taking it with the points.
Over or the 45.5?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, now let's scour the chat and see if we find anybody who took the Jacksonville Jaguars.
I actually see a couple.
Andre Smith in the chat took the Jags. Carbtown Reseller took the Jags. I think I saw Jets take the Jags. Yvette took the Jags.
What?
Breezy, I'm glad you followed up with the JK. Okay, so we got some Jags in the chat.
Okay. Interesting. A little shocked about that, but okay.
All right, we got a $2 donation from Mr. Colby Mead. Texans for Survivor.
This is a good pick for Survivor.
If you were alive in Survivor still, we already drowned. We're dead.
Yeah.
In the water.
They curb stomped us.
But this could be a really good option.
It could be.
I usually try to stay away from divisional games, but with how bad the Jags are playing,
EJ the 2. The Strouds will rise.
Strouds will rise. I like that, EJ. Thank you, man, for the $2 dono.
Thank you.
Donnie Couch says Jags standout linebacker is also out.
Yeah, that just happened about an hour ago, so I didn't have it in my injury report. Yeah, he's the best linebacker, and he's out multiple weeks.
Alucon,
yeah.
Update, Donnie. And Big Wood says, so many favorites are being picked. Have you guys not learned your lesson yet?
Listen,
no.
Man.
What you mean? We picked like 3 upsets in a row earlier. Come on.
But 374 people in the house. Keep smacking that like button. We're going to move on to Arizona in the desert, hosting the Washington Commanders. Cardinals coming to this game as -3 favorites, and the over-under is 50.5. This could be game of the week. This game here.
Yeah.
There's not going to be a whole lot of defense that gets in the way of a lot of scoring between Jaden Daniels and Kyler Murray. This is going to be a fun one. I'm really curious to know what you guys think and who you have. Roach, we'll start with you, man. You going with the Birds, or are you going with the Commanders?
So Austin Eckler and Trey McBride in this game, they're the 2 injuries. They're both the concussion protocols. You're right. There will be no defense in this game. Cardinals looking strong, man. They had a great fight with the Lions last week. They almost beat them. They didn't score a lot of points. They almost beat them, man. They almost beat Buffalo. They've looked great this year. On the other side, Washington looks like they have a franchise quarterback. Jaden Daniels looks phenomenal. He finally met up with Scary Terry last week. I think we see that connection again. I think the Cardinals on the side, Kyler and Marvin Harrison continue to get it going. With that being said, I'm going with the Washington Commanders to win this game. Their offense is just lethal, especially with Brian Robinson as well, man. Give me this game and give me the over of 50.5, baby.
Sean?
Yeah, definitely going to go over no matter which team, right? But yeah, you know what? I'm going Commanders as well. They didn't let me down last week. They're not going to let me down today or this week. They are underdogs, so we're not only picking the favorites.
Yeah.
But yeah, give me the Commanders. I love they finally got Scary Terry going. That's what I was really impressed with. I was so glad. If they could keep that going, which the Cardinals we know doesn't have a good defense, I think this will be a high-scoring game. Now, I'd start pretty much everybody in fantasy because I saw something earlier today. They said receivers against Washington Commanders are like the number 1 in fantasy.
Oh, so Marvin Harrison. Bang.
Yeah.
Trey McBride, what's going on with Trey McBride?
Concussion protocols.
Protocol, you said? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to take the Washington Commanders to make this unanimous, and I'm upset that we're all unanimous on this because
Yeah.
this is going to be a really good game. It's going to be a great shootout, and the Cardinals can absolutely win this one. But the reason why I'm not taking the Cardinals, they're 1-2, and I said this before the season started. This is a really stellar offense in the making, right?
Yep.
Yes.
They're going to get so much better, but their defense is not that good, and I don't think this offense is all that great when it gets to the closing of the game. Like, they just always come up short, and so they're always going to be in some games, and then they're going to just come up short and lose a lot in the season. And I think that's what's going to happen here at home. I think the Commanders are just a little bit more ferocious offensively and are making a little bit more plays defensively. Maybe, so I'm going to take the Commanders to win this one.
Okay.
And I'm going to take the over.
Oh, yeah. And keep in mind, Cliff Kingsbury, former head coach
That's
for the
right.
Cardinals, is the offense coordinator for Washington. You think he has something to prove? And he knows Kyler.
Yeah.
He knows Kyler. So I think it's going to be interesting.
But the Cardinals, they lost that game last week to the Detroit Lions, but that was a pretty decent game, man. They lost 20-13 right there. Man, a couple more things go another way. That's probably different, but I think that's how the Cardinals season is going to go a lot throughout the year. And Jaden Daniels looking like the best rookie so far among the quarterbacks, even against Caleb Williams. The dude's just getting it done. He's playing with such great confidence. He's got the confidence of his teammates around him. I mean, those throws on Monday Night Football against the Bengals, that deep shot he took down the field, that was
money.
Who was that too? I forgot.
Scary
Terry. Yeah,
Scary Terry.
The touchdown, dude. Ballsy fucking play, worked out. Like, this guy has got it.
Beautiful read. He threw that ball before he even got open. Like, he was the defender's actually deeper than him, but he saw how Scary Terry was going to pass them up, and he threw it before, and that was a beautiful read.
Yeah, but the Cardinals are going to do a good job. James Conner, we didn't even mention him. I think he could probably have a decent game against his Commanders defense.
Yeah, he didn't have a good game last week, so he needs to bounce back.
So, this is going to be a fun one, probably game of the week.
Oh, yeah.
It sucks that we're all unanimous because Cardinals are going to be very much in this.
I thought one of y'all were going to go Cardinals.
Yeah.
But
Nope.
I like it.
All right, so what do you guys think? I'm really curious. Revenge game says B-Hub.
I see some people saying, I see a lot of people saying Cardinals. I don't blame y'all.
Cardinals
Okay.
by 20 says coin.
Okay, let's
Damn.
calm that down.
Yeah.
Commanders look like an upset, says Gabriel. Cardinals defense looks better. All right. Jaden Daniels, offensive rookie of the year so far. Yeah, I'd say so.
Oh, yeah, definitely. But, yeah, this game could go either way. I've seen a lot of Cardinals, but I do see some Commanders in the chat.
Donnie says Cards bounce back with the points. Cards defense is slightly better than the Bengals. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Bengals
that was
trash.
barbecue chicken.
Bengals are trash,
Yeah,
kid.
man.
Yep.
All right, what's next?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go to Santa Clara, California, where it's going to hurt me to say this. The 1-2 Patriots take on the 1-2 San Francisco 49ers. Niners come in 9.5-point favorites with the over-under, rightfully so, being at 39.5. 49ers last week, man, just brutal. Like I said earlier, one of the worst losses in the Shanahan era, not including the playoffs. We just let McVay outcoach. Our special teams got outplayed. Our defense got destroyed. And not only that, we lost a big key of our defense. Hargrave out for the year, probably going to be turned during the postseason. That sucks, but we could get George Kittle back this week, which is awesome, man. If we don't win this game, I'm going to panic. I am going to panic if the 49ers don't win this game. Brock Purdy, Jawan Jennings, and Jordan Mason were amazing. Jennings had the game of his life, just like he had the game of his life in the Super Bowl, and we ruined it. Now, I don't think, obviously, Jennings is going to have that game again. I'm going bold in this game. Brandon Ayuk will either have a touchdown or 100 yards. I think this is the game Brandon Ayuk finally gets it going. The connection's been a little off between Brock Purdy and Brandon Ayuk. Brock Purdy was amazing last year. He is our franchise quarterback. He's a top 5 quarterback in the NFL. Look the stats up. It proves that he is. 49ers better win this game. They better win it big. Give me the Niners plus 9.5 or minus 9.5, and I'll take the over because I think the Niners can score 30 points even against a good defense.
Okay, yeah. I'm going to take the 49ers. I don't know why I'm going to do it. You guys lost Hargrave, man. That sucked. New England Patriots have such a damn good defense. They keep that offense off the field, man. Ground and pound. Patriots have a good recipe to beat this 49ers team, even on the road.
They do.
Seeing how they've been playing. But you're crazy taking the 49ers with the 9.5 points. I'm going to take the Patriots against the spread. I'll take the Patriots plus 9.5. And I'm going to take the under of 39.5. I don't feel good about this pick. I don't.
That's understandable.
I do have a weird feeling about this game for y'all, Roach. Y'all are ripe for the picking. Y'all really are to me.
We are.
I feel like just nothing's going y'all's ways. The injury bug is just biting y'all in the ass, and I'm going to pick y'all though.
Oh shit!
But I don't feel good about it, like Josh said. It's one of those games. If it wasn't the Patriots, I think y'all lose. Anybody but the Patriots. I just don't trust their offense enough. And I'm sorry, but even Stevenson, right? Probably their best weapon. He looks kind of sluggish. I'm not sure about y'all, but he looks slow running the ball.
He didn't have a good game last week against that Jets defense. Antonio Gibson, he's been having a little bit more success.
Yeah,
I like Gibson a lot, but this Patriots team, dude, they're gonna be tough to beat. See, last week, 49ers, we took the 49ers because we're like, oh man, they're gonna take a complete advantage of the Rams. They're all banged up. They're missing so many players. And look what happened.
Yeah,
look what happened. I don't like that we're all unanimous on this game.
I don't either.
I don't like it
You're
either.
not taking the 49ers with the 9.5.
I'm not crazy like Rocha.
All right, so you're taking the Patriots plus 9.5.
Yes, and I'm taking the under. And maybe I'm just gonna throw this out there because you probably saw this, Roach, and a lot of y'all did. Debo has this podcast now.
Yeah.
And he said that this is it. It's this year or never if they're gonna win a Super Bowl. Maybe the players are starting to feel that pressure. I feel like maybe they haven't felt the pressure. They were just playing the game, having fun. Yep. But maybe this year things are not going their way, and it's starting to maybe get to them a little bit. Because a lot of people do feel that way. The fans felt like this.
Yep.
This is y'all's year to either win it or it's y'all about to pay Brock Purdy. They usually say it goes downhill from there. So I don't know. Maybe the pressure's getting to him.
So let's see what the chat says. Donnie Couch says, I'm going to take the Patriots. With the injury to Purdy and Hargrave, I'm really concerned. As everyone should be.
Yeah.
Purdy should play, though. He'll play, right?
There's nothing to be concerned about Brock Purdy.
He had
nothing.
A back soreness, but I don't even see him on the injury report, so he must be fine.
But Breezy's talking about Patriots are one of the top defenses in quarterback pressure, so that's something to be worried about.
That's concerning. The left side of our line's been fantastic. It's Brindle and McKivic's I worry about, man.
Breezy also mentions 49ers are missing out on the yards after the catch from CMC. Went from first to worst, I believe. Roach, how do you feel about that?
Actually, the 49ers are one of the best teams in yards after catch. I think we're actually number one. I might be mistaken, but the 49ers, I believe, are actually averaging like 5 or 6 yards per game after the catch, so that is false. But, Breezy, you bring up that point. Brock Purdy has not checked down a lot this season at all. He does not have that check down. And Christian McCaffrey.
Maybe that's what he's meaning, like for running backs.
Yeah. There's been so many times, boys, where Jordan Mason's wide open. And I mean wide open. But for some reason, even though he's catched the ball this year, Brock Purdy doesn't trust that check down. So I can see that. Brock Purdy, who's been incredible so far this year, needs to use that more often, get Mason more involved in the passing game.
All right, we got James Palmer, $5 donation. Josh Shaw and Rocha, should I start Lamar Jackson versus Buffalo, Sam Darnold versus Green Bay?
Lamar.
I'm going to Sam Darnold.
I think Sam Darnold has been proving himself against some tough defenses as well, man. Him and Jefferson, this offense is looking good.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, Lamar Jackson can be great, but Buffalo defense has been playing a lot better than a lot of people thought they would. I know we didn't think they would be this good. They've been pretty solid.
They've been playing really damn good.
Yeah, so I would probably lean towards that. Lamar Jackson, then they get a lot of yards, but I think they were like one of the best offenses, but they were like 11th in scoring. I think they're number one in total yards per game, but 11th in scoring. That means they're not finishing drives. As much, against Dallas they did for the first half, but yeah.
Isaiah says, Brock Purdy has back soreness, and he's been carrying this dog shit offense.
Dog shit offense. Our offense isn't shit, Isaiah. It's our defense. Our offense is fantastic, even without our weapons. What are you talking about?
Yusuf, too sweet to you, buddy. All right, moving on to our next matchup. We got the Raiders. hosting the Cleveland Browns. Raiders coming to this game as -1 favorites. Over unders 37.5. Yikes. Ugh. Oh, this is one of those flip a coin for this one. I mean, both these teams have been looking like hot garbage. And what's the status of Myles Garrett, dude? Because I know he's been dealing with some foot issues, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it stings from a surgery that he had as a 9-year-old. He's got some, like, kind of stuff in his foot, but they said it's not going to really affect him. He just has to play through it, so he's all right. But the Browns could be without the 3 top offensive linemen. Wyatt Taylor, their guards out multiple weeks. Both the offensive tackles are questionable. Not only that, Njoku and Amari Cooper are also banged up. They're questionable. On the other side for the Raiders, Marcus Epps is out, and Max Crosby has a high ankle sprain.
So you're telling me a Cleveland Browns offensive line, which has already been one of the worst in the NFL this year, is banged up? 1 second. Yeah, put everything on Max Crosby to get 3 sacks. Everything. All of it, the house. Put it all. Yes.
Well,
I'm taking the Raiders.
Okay.
I'm taking the Raiders to win this game. And I'm going to take the under of 37.5. This is tough.
They couldn't even beat the Giants. Fuck the Browns. Fuck the Browns. They couldn't beat the New York Football Giants at home. They led. I don't want to talk about it. Yeah, Raiders. It's
Raiders?
Pretty much a pick 'em. I'll go under because I don't trust either one of these offenses.
Even with some of the issues, though, with the Raiders after that last game, Antonio Pierce, he was talking about some, I guess people were going into business for themselves, so he was going to handle business.
Yeah.
Did we see what the fallout from that was? Did anybody track that down, who he was talking about?
I
don't believe so.
He was a quarterback, but they said Gardner Minshew is going to be the starter this week.
He is.
Okay. I don't know. They're probably not going to say any more. I don't know.
Roach, who you got?
I'm going to go Cleveland because I trust their defense a little bit more. It's going to be a low-scoring game, so I'll take the under. But I'm going to trust Cleveland's defense to make a few more plays than the Raiders' defense and hope that maybe Jerome Ford makes some plays. I'm going to go Cleveland, but I don't feel good about it whatsoever.
Yeah, I don't think anybody can feel good about either one.
Yeah, so, ugly game. Let's see what the chat thinks. Lou Getsy is so bad. Yes, he is. He's just awful. He's awful. Devontae Adams probably have a good game. Okay. Fucking if we lose, it's a win on the draft boards as Alpha Evie bought his Raiders.
That's fair.
Raiders offense is bad, and Browns offense is also bad. Defensive battle. If that's the case, if it's a defensive battle, if Myles Garrett is not 100% out there, even like a slightly hindered Myles Garrett's still pretty good. But I'll trust the Raiders defensive front against one of the worst offensive lines that's already banged up. Max Crosby to have a big bounce back game here.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say this is going to be a defense battle. I think this is going to be a battle of the shit offenses.
Yeah,
I'm not even going to give credit to their defenses.
Oh.
Rozier the 2 says the big back MVP of the game is going to go to Daniel Carlson with 5 field goals and a 22-17 win. You know, I want to even doubt
I like that. The field goals.
I think both teams are going to be kicking a lot of field goals.
Yep. Thank you so much, Rozier, for the 2. And we got 5 gifted memberships from Mr. Avatar.
Let's go.
This is for the Cubs win, baby. Go Cubs, go.
Nice.
And they go to Drew, Pisces, Nick 6, George D. Welcome, guys, to the Cult of Fury. Thanks to Mr. Avatar and Matt. Also, got to gift the membership.
Thank you.
Thank you, Avatar.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, man.
Cubs.
You're the man, bruh.
All right, now let's move on to this game. We got the Chargers hosting the Kansas City Chiefs. Chiefs are 8.5 favorites on the road. Over under is 39.5. Rocha, what's the injury report on the Chargers? Because I heard it's pretty nasty.
Yeah, they're going to be without both Rashawn Slater and Joe Alt. And not only that, Justin Herbert with that high ankle sprain might not also play in this game.
That's tough for Justin Herbert. That's tough.
Herbert.
You said Herbert.
You said Herbert.
I know. Herbert.
No, that's tough, man. That's a tough
Yeah.
situation for the Chargers, man. Getting banged up offensively like that. Joe Alt and Justin Herbert. Yeah, even if they were all healthy, I wasn't going to take them. I'm taking the Chiefs. No brainer. I will take them covering the 8.5 point spread. and I'm going to take the over of 39.5.
Yeah. Jeez. Maybe J.K. Dobbins could have done something with both their tackles out. It really hurts that. They're going to be stacking that box. Kareem Hunt did get activated, signed to their 53-man roster today. So we might see some glimpses of him. But, man, that guy, Carson Steele, they look like they trust him. So, yeah. I'm going to go Chiefs here. They cover the spread. I will go under, though. I will go under.
You guys know I love my boy Harbaugh out there, but this is just too much, man. Chiefs are way too good. They'll probably get a benefit for some PI calls in this game anyways. But give me the Chiefs. Give me them by 14 points, and give me the over because I think they're going to score like 35 points themselves.
All right, there you have it. We're unanimous. Donnie Couch in the chat says Derwin James also got suspended for unnecessary roughness this week for multiple hits last game after being warned by the NFL. So no Derwin James in this one.
And that's big. That's big.
What's up, Jed Lockett? How you doing?
What's up, dude?
Chargers all the way says Andre Smith. Pittsburgh's defense is real. This is the same spot the Rams was in the same time last week. So Andre Smith is thinking, he's smelling an upset here.
Interesting.
The difference, though, is the Rams had their starting quarterback.
Yeah.
Chargers are not.
Rasheed Rice, Worthy. This is going to be a tough one.
Yeah.
For the Chargers defense.
It is.
What's up, Wilds? How you doing? Roger, where we at, buddy?
We just hit 200 likes. Thank y'all so much.
If you haven't done so, keep smacking that thumbs up. And if you just walked through the door, we're about to get into Sunday night and the Monday Night Football matchups. After the stream is over, Roger will have the timestamp so that way you can just reference whatever game you are wanting to know about. But thank y'all for watching and listening. Keep smacking that thumbs up.
Let's do it.
Let's get to 300 likes, baby.
Do it.
Now let's move on to the Ravens and the Bills.
Woo.
This is going to be a fun Sunday Night Football game. Buffalo Bills are 3-0, and the Baltimore Ravens are 1-2, and they are 2.5 favorites going into this game.
Yeah.
46.5 is the over/under. Ravens coming off of a big win against the Dallas Cowboys, but they almost blew it in the end again.
Yeah, they've had the most blown leads going into the fourth quarter with a 10-point lead over the summer years. I think I saw that stat. They almost did it again.
Are you guys surprised that the Bills are underdogs going into this game, even though it's on the road?
I am shocked.
I mean, their last two games, they won 47-10, 31-10. That's pretty dominant.
Yeah. And even that first game against the Cardinals, right? They gave up 28 points, but remember, most of that was in the first half.
Yeah.
They really got to go in the second half.
I guess the Ravens, look, that was a good win, tough win against the Dallas Cowboys on the road.
Yeah.
Sure, you lost that game against the Vegas Raiders, but you were in that game with the Kansas City Chiefs that came all the way down to the end. If it wasn't for likely having that tippy toe out of bounds, who knows, Maybe we go to overtime and see what happens.
Yeah.
But Baltimore being favorites, is that going to sway y'all to pick them or what?
Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. I know they had finally got their first dub. Congratulations. But this is going to be an uphill battle for them.
Yeah, Derrick Henry has been absolutely a monster when he's getting going.
Finally, they got him really involved. Like, he did get involved, but just they finally fed him a good amount. And Justice Hill looked good, too.
So, Roach, what you going with?
Man, yeah, this is a tough one. I'm very impressed by the Buffalo Bills. I'm not expecting them to start 3-0. Did not expect the offense to look like this. But the Ravens got momentum. They almost beat the Chiefs. They blew that lead to the Raiders. They beat the Cowboys last year. They're going back home. I'm going to go the Ravens in this. I think this is where the Ravens start looking like the Ravens and they start playing well. They don't blow leads. Can Buffalo win this game? Absolutely. I think they can definitely win this. But Baltimore's got momentum. I know Buffalo does too. I just feel better picking the Ravens in this game. They're back at home. King Henry's going to feast. So give me the Ravens. I'm going to take them with the 2.5 by 3 points, so not much there. I'm going to go the under in this game.
I'm going to still rock with the Buffalo Bills. I haven't picked against them yet. I'm not going to do it this week. They are probably, them and the Vikings through 3 weeks have been two of the most consistent teams on offense and defense. Making plays. Josh Allen looking like the MVP candidate right now. And, Ravens, they could go in with Derrick Henry and run and ground and pound and keep that offense off the field. That could be good and own the time of possession. But Bills also on a short week. I'm still taking them to win. Taking them to win.
Oh, okay. I would be the tiebreaker, huh? So I was looking at this game, and I was looking on the app, Sleeper app. And I love the Sleeper app. You click on it, it shows you all the stats. And that's where I saw that, where Ravens right now are number 1 in yards per game offensively. Ravens are. Bills are up there, too. Bills are doing great. But like I said, the scoring, 11th, when you're the number 1 yards per game as offense, and you're not even top 10, that bothers me. That really bothers me. So one thing that I fear for the Ravens is they're not finishing every single drive like they should. But guess who's not having that problem?
Who?
The Bills, who are one of the top scoring offenses. I think they're number 1 in the league. They went 5 straight drives in that first half and scored a touchdown every single drive against the Jags. It literally made us turn it off because we're like, oh my God, this is just embarrassing. Give me the Buffalo Bills. They're not having any issues, and their defense has been playing so well. So well, because you're not going to be able to kick field goals against this Buffalo team. Josh Allen, James Cook has been looking amazing. And they finally got Kincaid going a little bit.
Yep.
Dude, and they didn't even have to use their rookie, Keon Coleman. They're spreading the ball around. Shakur, looking good. So, give me a Buffalo, man.
Over under a 46.5.
I'm going to go over. Both of these offenses have been playing great.
I'll go over. I'll go over as well.
Yeah.
So, Rocha, you're just different. You're taking the Ravens,
really am.
And you're taking the under.
Yeah, man. Jeez.
Okay. Anthony Simonelli in the chat says, we're 16th in total yards talking about the Buffalo Bills.
But y'all scoring is, like, I think, number 1, if I recall. Y'all's total offense, because y'all get turnovers and stuff, has been not that great.
Andre Smith says, Vegas wants you to take the Buffalo Bills. And
that's fair.
We will.
We will.
Except for Rocha.
Yeah, we'll be right. Unlike Rocha.
Nope. Rocha's back. Damn right, Jet Locker. You're looking at a badass.
Oh, look at you, Roach. Get you a leather jacket. Get you a pack of cigarettes on your sleeve.
God. Could you see Roach in a leather jacket?
Well, I'd be sweating my ass off.
I would pay to see you in a leather jacket.
Oh, my goodness. All right, moving on to the Monday Night Football games. There's 2 of them this week. Keep smacking that thumbs up. Let's get to 250 likes. Let's talk about one of the 2 Monday Night Football games going on in Week 4, and that's going to be the Tennessee Titans and Miami Dolphins. Dolphins, 1-point favorites going into this game at home. Over-under is 36.5. Rocha, injury report.
So Titans will be out with cornerback Awuzie, the former Cowboy, with a few weeks. On the other side, Dolphins, their starting quarterback, Skylar Thompson's day-to-day with a chest injury. They got all other kinds of injuries as well, man. This could be an ugly game, y'all.
This is tough, man, because Tennessee's offense, you don't really like it. The defense is pretty good. Miami, they got talent on offense, but, dude, they got nothing going against Seattle's defense.
Nope.
Mike McDonald's defense. So, this is ugly. This is like that Raiders and Browns game. Flip a coin, I guess.
Yeah.
Are you going to favor the home team here, or what? Roach, what you got?
I'm going to trust, and I say this lightly, I'm going to trust Will Levis over Skylar Thompson or Tim Boyle, whoever is the backup for the Dolphins. I'm going to go the Titans. I don't feel good about it. DeAndre Hopkins got going last week. Let's see if Pollard and Spears could do something this week. Give me the Titans, but give me the under. I think they win like 13-10 in this game, man.
I'm going to go Dolphins, mainly because I think they're going to get back to what worked for them, even without Tua. I think they need to give it to Achane. Achane just didn't look like they gave him enough looks in the run game. I know Seattle defense has been great this year. That might have been why, but I'm not even sure Skylar Thompson's going to be the backup. I don't think Tim Boyle. Huntley, let's not forget they signed him.
Oh, that's right.
And I think they said Huntley might play, depending on what happens to Skylar Thompson. Obviously, they didn't play him last week because he got to get acclimated with the offense, right, and learn the playbook. But I trust them. I trust their weapons here at home. I don't trust Will Levis at all. I think he's going to have 2 more turnovers in this game.
I'm going to be taking the Tennessee Titans. So Sean's the odd man out. I'll trust the Titans defense here on the road. I will take the under of 36.5.
Yeah, I'll probably go under as well. I will.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Asia? Lakeisha Robertson.
What's up, Asia?
How's it going,
He's
Asia?
All right, so one more game to get through.
Yes.
This is the other Monday Night Football game. This is the one that we're going to be streaming.
We're not streaming
Yes.
The Seahawks on the road to the Detroit Lions, who are 3.5 favorites here, over under 47.5. Guys, Mike McDonald has this defense clicking. It's looking good. The offense, not too damn shabby. DK Metcalf, another touchdown last week against Miami.
Yep.
Jigba, Charbonnet looks really damn good. What's the word on Kenneth Walker, though?
Yeah, he's still questionable, so his game status is to be determined. On the other side, Lions lost Marcus Davenport, their second best pass rusher. He's out for the year. And Laporta's got an ankle sprain, but he'll probably end up playing.
Yeah. So this could be another one of those game of the week potentials for week 4, man.
Very excited to actually stream this game.
Yes.
So we'll start with Rocholino. What you got?
Yeah, so I said it before the beginning of the season. Seattle owns the Lions. No matter how good or bad these two teams are, Seattle does not lose to Detroit. So, with that being said, I'm going to Detroit. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to Seattle Seahawks. I hate to see it, but until the Lions can prove they can beat Seattle, especially with the way that defense is going, I'm going Seattle in this game. Their offense is looking good. I still don't think it's going to be that great going forward, but it's looking good all right. I think their defense is the reason why they win this game. So give me the Seahawks and give me the under.
The Detroit Lions offense hasn't been putting up the points that we thought they were going to before the season started.
Yeah.
Jared Goff, he's not hitting his receivers like he was last year. Laporta, even before the injury, couldn't really get anything going. They're going to struggle again against a really stout defense from the Seattle Seahawks, even here at home. They've already lost at home. Their one loss is at home, and it was the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking Seattle, and I will take the under of 47.5.
Wow. Both y'all taking Seattle. I thought one of y'all would be taking the Lions at least. I guess we're going to make it unanimous.
Whoa!
Game of the Seahawks.
Wow.
I thought one of y'all were going to go Detroit, honestly. Seattle, DK Metcalf, that offense looks like they're playing good. They're playing solid. And Detroit has been looking just not. I know they're 2-1. It's nowhere need to panic or anything. But what happened to that offense like we were expecting? Jared Goff has got 4 interceptions to his 3 touchdowns this season. He was playing phenomenal. I think he was like he didn't have hardly any interceptions last year. I think I can't recall off the top of my head, but this is going to be a very interesting game.
And this is the best defense they're going up against this year.
Yeah.
Oh no, 100%. Yeah, they only put up 20 points against Arizona. It was a little disappointing to me. Right, Arizona doesn't have a great defense, and you only put 20. Kind of disappointing for me if I'm a Lions fan. So yeah, I'm going to go Seahawks here.
Mm-hmm.
And I see some people saying, "Oh, Rochi, you calling them frauds, but you picked them." So me calling them a fraud means I can't pick them against a team they haven't lost to in probably like 20 years. And they're still frauds, but they own this team. So yeah, I'm gonna pick them to beat them.
Rochi getting feisty, guys.
Yeah.
So let's see. Lions, says Shane. Tristan says Lions. I'm picking Lions, says B-Hub. Okay, so I'm picking Lions, says Nathaniel.
A lot of people picking Lions. Okay.
Yeah.
Seahawks, says Bradley Reynolds.
Which could be their favorites in this game. So they could win this game if they get back to their normal selves.
Alpha Evie says, I trust Seattle's defense more. Same.
We own your Niners. Who are you talking about, Tay? Who owns the Niners?
Well, that does it for the picks for week number 4. A lot of great matchups on the docket for week 4. Potential games of the week. Detroit, Seattle's going to be really good. A lot of fun. We got that Cardinals and Commanders game. That's going to be fucking amazing.
It's going to be a great game, yeah. I'm excited for a lot of these matchups this week. It should be really good.
What was another one? A potential good one. Bucks and Eagles.
Yeah.
Saints
Green
and
Bay
Falcons.
and Minnesota.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's going to be the best game on 12 o'clock, I think.
Falcons and Saints.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a good one. Especially if Jordan Love plays.
You guys ready to go like 5 in the pick'em?
Screw
5
that,
points in
man.
the pick'em. Let's do it.
Probably, man.
Let's do it. The fucking Bengals
hope
destroy the Panthers 47-10
Hey, I picked them to win.
for some reason.
I'll be fine with that.
The Chargers win against the Chiefs.
Bruh, no way.
Dude,
Oh my god.
this year's been like that though. We've had some major spreads, some games that we thought, okay, this is how it's going to go, and then it just goes in complete whack.
Yep.
That's how it goes. At this point, I wouldn't be entirely shocked if something like that happened. The Chargers beat the Chiefs or some shit like that.
As long as it doesn't apply to Thursday Night Football.
And there were some
Dang it,
tough games to pick, man. Like
that.
that 49ers New England game. Like, I felt gross picking the Niners in that one.
Yeah, I have a weird feeling. I'm just saying.
I did. Me picking the Bears over the Rams. I didn't feel good about that one. Vegas and the Browns, another tough one. That's a tough game to pick.
I didn't want to cover that game.
Tennessee, Miami, that's going to be ugly.
Yes.
Yeah, there's Tennessee, Miami, Vegas, Browns are probably the two games that I felt disgusting no matter which team I picked.
Yeah.
Watch those be the best games of the freaking week.
Probably.
Yep.
You never know.
We're gonna be switching back to that Miami Tennessee game on Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I
Daily Duo, the $2 donation. That's our second home. DK on one this year. Dude, DK's been great, and I'm benefiting in fantasy, man.
Yeah, that's his favorite player. DK.
Yep. You guys don't know this, but Rocha has DK's jersey in every colorway.
Yeah. It's in front of him.
Nah.
Yeah.
Oh, nah.
Crazy. You can't see it, but yeah.
Yep. Thank you so much, Daily Duo, for the $2 donation. Thank you, everybody, for watching and listening to the picks. If you haven't done so, smack that thumbs up before you head out. And if you just tuned in and you missed it, don't worry. Rocha will have the timestamps here in a little bit.
Yep.
Just a little bit. Yes, sir.
I'm not even kidding. Look at the back end of the Niners schedule.
Oh, they have a tough schedule.
Roach, you guys are toast.
Yeah.
We
Your French
have
toast.
we have the sixth toughest schedule, but on the other end, Seattle's got the fourth toughest schedule.
Okay,
That's
so
why I'm
after
calling
New
them
England, you
prods.
got Arizona, Seattle, Kansas City, Dallas, Tampa, Seattle again, Green Bay, Buffalo, Chicago, Los Angeles Rams,
Easy win.
Miami, Detroit, Arizona. Bro, that is brutal.
Yeah.
That's
Brutal.
why
You might even miss the playoffs.
we're not missing the playoffs. We're gonna get our defense going. Well,
Where are you
I
going to
should
get
say,
it going? Where's the stride happening?
Yeah.
It's gonna come eventually from the secondary. The defensive line, I don't think it's gonna get any better than it is right now. I really don't. It's the secondary that I think will improve and be a little bit
I
better.
guess the best shot is coming out of that bye week.
Yes.
That's going to be your best bet. But the thing is, Green Bay's going to be getting healthy. Seattle's looking
Uh-huh.
good defensively and offensively. Y'all are going to need CMC to come back, I think.
Yes. Hey, I'm going to have confidence in my team to turn it around. Until they don't, I'm going to have the confidence. Right now, I'm not going to sit here anymore and say we're going to win the Super Bowl because I don't have the confidence in that. But I have the confidence, at least for this team, to turn it around, get healthy, and hopefully get into the playoffs.
Yeah, after New England, Arizona, Seattle, Kansas City, Dallas, I think y'all might go 2-2 in that little fourth stretch.
Yeah, probably beat the Cardinals in Dallas. We don't lose to you guys. We don't.
Probably, honestly. I picked y'all to beat us anyway.
Watch you beat that Kansas City team on October 20th. Watch you beat them at home.
That'd be fun.
And that would give us the confidence going forward to be better because I think that game's in the Niners' head right now. We got to go out there and prove that we can beat Kansas City. I don't know if we will. I don't think we will. But if we can win that game, that will give the confidence to the Niners and all the confidence in the world.
We have a $5 donation.
James Palmer says, Josh, I hate to say it, but I picked the Bengals to win. Don't feel comfortable. Go Steelers. Should I start Browns defense or Steelers? I'd always start the Steelers defense.
Yeah,
Start
Steelers. And I don't. That's fine. You pick the Bengals. It's against the Panthers. We'll see if they can do it again. But I'm not picking them.
Josh won't do it.
I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
Thank you though, James.
Thank you, buddy.
Roach,
Lions
are 1-9 versus the Seahawks since 2003. Boy.
And that's why even though I call them frauds, that's why I'm picking them to win. They own that franchise, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
B-Hub just had Burger King. It was really good. Did you get yourself a double Whopper with cheese?
A Whopper.
I haven't had Burger King in years. Should I give him a try?
I've had it.
It's it's playing Russian roulette going to Burger King. I like Burger King's Whoppers. They're really good. But you're going to get terrible service, and they're probably going to mess up your order, and it could be cold and crusty.
Yeah.
So if you feel like, going, hey, this is not what I ordered, or hey, this is I don't know what this is. Can you give me a fresh burger, please? If you're willing to do that, go for it.
I probably haven't had Burger King since me and you used to go.
Oh yeah, since that was many moons ago.
Well, you had it in
had Burger King.
Sean.
Last time I had Burger King was probably a couple months ago, and I had a brain aneurysm.
Sean,
what?
Remember San Francisco?
Oh, okay. That was the only other time. Sorry, I forgot. I forgot that was Burger King. That's how forgettable it was. I forgot where we were.
That's tough.
We have a $5 donation from Mr. James Palmer. Josh, what do we do if we win Pick'em? If you win Pick'em, we're gonna do a prize jersey of your choice.
Yeah.
And just let us know what you guys want.
Yep.
And we'll get it for you.
That's what we love about Sleeper is that we can actually just message you directly, DM you, and so we don't have to wait for them to reach out.
Thank you, James.
Thank you.
Thank you, James.
Guys, the Orioles are destroying the Yankees 5-3.
Well, I wouldn't say that's destroying, but hey, Yankees, all they need is one more win to clinch the division, so good for Baltimore to win that game.
Wowzers.
Well, the Aces are kicking the shit out of the Seattle Storm right now. Almost at Seahawks. I mean, Sonics.
I did see New York advanced. They won?
Yeah, they won. They 2-0 Atlanta.
Don't forget tomorrow, Caitlin Clark taking on Alyssa Thomas and the Sun. Game 2. It's an elimination game tomorrow.
Yep.
Fever
Hopefully they win, man.
Need to.
Jess says, I might be late, but what are your guys' thoughts on Cody and Roman's promo on Friday Night SmackDown? It gave me chills. WWE could be doing promos like these. Rocha, I think, was live in person for that one.
I was in Sacramento at the arena when they played that. The entire arena went quiet. The whole freaking promo until, certain lines were said. Incredible. I think that was one of WWE's best cinematic promos in a long time. It was freaking phenomenal, Jets. Just awesome.
Stefan says, are you okay with me saying the Bengals will beat the Panthers but lose to the Ravens and my Giants in a couple of weeks? That very well could happen. That very well could happen, though. That's fine.
Why not?
Now my guys got to win, says JP Taylor.
I know, man. I mean, we're out of the playoffs, but goddamn, the Giants are harder than the Sun right now. I couldn't think of a pun real quick. I don't know if y'all gonna beat us. We got Logan Webb going tonight, JB Taylor. Hey, and if we win tonight, you owe a membership. So,
remember how all three of y'all said the Texans would beat the Vikings? Yes, and
we did.
You know what? Great win by the Vikings, man. We said in that pick the Vikings are a damn good team. It's going to be a tough one, but I don't feel bad about going for the Texans.
No,
it didn't go that way, but I don't feel bad about it. Texans are a really good team going to that one too. They were undefeated.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you guys were just way better.
You
guys smashed mouth. So, when it comes to games like that, I don't feel bad about losing picks like for those kind of games.
No.
Because Texans are still going to be a good team.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're one of the Super Bowl favorites out of the AFC besides the Chiefs.
I think people get really caught up with just because we don't pick a team to win, it means automatically we hate them, we don't respect them. Like, we get that so much. When it comes to the pick-ems, we get that all the time.
Yep.
You guys never respect my team. We literally went on and on about how much we respect you and how this is going to be a good game. But just because we didn't pick you doesn't mean that we don't like you.
Nope.
And the thing is, like, we also pick against the spread, too, with all these picks. So we don't just do straight-up picks. And sometimes we do pick you guys to cover, a spread or go against a spread.
Keep it closer than it projected and all the above.
Do you guys got the Pack beating the Vikings? I don't.
I don't. Rocha does.
I do.
Rocha picked the Packers. We picked the Vikings.
But would I be shocked if Minnesota won that game? Absolutely not. I'm just thinking Jordan Love coming back with the way the Packers already play without him, going to give him a lot of momentum at home into that game.
Yeah.
Big word, Detroit Tigers are on a Cinderella story, and it's awesome to watch, man. Tariq Skubal clinched the AL Cy Young Award winner today with 7 shutout innings, man. This Tigers team is looking dangerous. It's awesome to see. Roach will be speaking on Seattle. I'll be hating on Seattle. Josh, don't speak for him. Josh ain't speaking for me. And you're damn right I'm hating on Seattle. Do you see this shit I'm wearing right here? Fuck the Seahawks.
They're overrated.
Rocha loves
They
you.
are.
He loves you guys.
Yeah.
Don't let him
I don't
fool
know. Emu Naga for Cy Young, that will be Mr. Chris Sell. Chris Sell's going to win, and he's probably going to win it unanimously. No, I take that back. I think Paul Skeens will get a couple of votes. I take that back.
Guardians clinch first round bye, so that's good. It's Crazy Dog.
Congratulations. That's my coach of the year right there. Stephen Vogt, my coach of the year for the AL. You guys were incredible this year.
James Palmer with a $4.99 donation. Josh, Sean, Rocha, what do you guys think about Steelers all-white uniform? I like all-white uniforms.
Yeah.
Yep. Same.
I liked it.
I like the Steelers unis, man. Just about every different colorway you guys could do. I like that old school one that you guys do where it's like all black with the yellow numbers and the yellow numbering and lettering.
Oh, yeah.
The only one I don't
Those are
like
nice.
is the Bumblebee.
The Bumblebee's not good.
Oh, the
That's
Bumblebee.
disgusting.
That's not good.
That looks like I don't even know, I don't even know what it looks like. It looks disgusting.
Facts, Nathaniel. It's a win-win for Rocha. Either he gets the pick right or his rival loses. Exactly. But I'd rather pick wrong.
Very true.
Or they get it wrong.
A win's a win.
It's like a win's a win. I never seen the B movie.
Oh my goodness! If we were still live in Survivor Pool, what would y'all's pick be? Because mine would be probably the Chiefs over the Chargers. I don't want to play it safe. I'd pick the Chiefs over the Chargers if I was still alive in Survivor.
San Francisco over New England. I think this is Hey, listen,
bro.
This is
no,
Josh. Listen, this is probably the only time the rest of the season you'll be able to pick us the way we're playing.
Y'all losing now that you said that. Mine would probably be, like Josh said, Chiefs. The only other one I might entertain is Houston.
Houston? What about Jets over Denver?
That too. Yeah, Jets. Yeah, that one too. So the three I would look into is the Chiefs, Houston against Jacksonville.
Yeah.
They look atrocious, and the Jets.
Yeah, Houston's going to mollywop the Jaguars.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Now, if that doesn't happen, because we didn't speak all too well about the Jacksonville Jaguars, and if Jacksonville wins, that's where someone has to eat crow.
Yes.
And I will.
All of us.
It's funny when people are like, I want you to eat crow. I feel like you only eat crow when you are completely shit on a team and you completely like stomp on them and talk about how bad, and then they win.
Like when a team,
we didn't do that for the Vikings.
Like when a team is 3-0 and you have another guy who just absolutely craps all over them, flips them off and everything, and they continue to win, and they just need some respect out of a certain guy's mouth.
Absolutely. Like, I was about to say that. Like, if Seattle ends up winning the division or something, I'll eat crow. I saw you staring at me.
If the Jags win, Josh get Burger King? Sure. Roger with the $2 donation. Our dynasty draft BB basketball won't interfere with WNBA.
I think you're talking about, like, when he's going to have the draft for it.
A draft? Fantasy basketball? When?
Yeah. Not sure.
And ours will be coming up here pretty soon. We're about a month away from the season starting, so maybe about a week before the season starts, we'll get our membership leagues going.
If you're already, I would suggest, guys, if y'all have us in these leagues, please, like, y'all should be asking us, hey, are y'all available? Because we do have a pretty busy schedule with the streaming. Don't just set it and then not tell us. You gotta inquire to the whole league and make sure everybody's there. Because there's been some drafts that we were part of this past for NFL that was not really communicated, and there's some people missed the draft. So I just want to throw that out there.
James Palmer with the $5 donation. Steelers white helmet with all white, just like the Bengals uniform. That'd be slick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so glad the NFL's still letting you use different alternate helmets now. Remember when they have those uniforms but they have to use their regular helmets? Looks so ugly.
Yep.
Thank you so much, James.
Yeah.
Dylan says, see you later, you fucking traitors. Traders, like trades. Like, do you guys do trades? He didn't
Said a
say
what?
traders like you betray me.
Yeah.
He said traders. Dylan, you okay?
Yeah, you okay over there? We like to do trades.
We don't mind trades.
Did you get? I don't know. Is he one of our fantasy leagues and he got absolutely trade raped or something? I don't know.
Maybe.
Probably.
Maybe. But usually they're the ones that send us those trades.
Yeah, most of the time.
Most of the time, yeah.
Oh, look who it is! It's a Mr. QC who's like top 2 in the pick'em right now.
Top 4.
Top 4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Why'd I pick Green Bay? Because I hate you. I specifically did it because I hate you. I don't want to see you happy. I hope they lose because of you.
So there's a fine line between love and hate. Right now he hates you.
It's a thin line between love and hate.
But tomorrow he's gonna love you.
Rocha, if you're wrong, you owe that person. Who were you just talking to?
QC.
Okay, you owe QC a very, very romantic letter.
Aww.
No.
Yep.
On a typewriter.
Yep.
On a typewriter? Jesus.
Yeah. And you have to sign it in blood.
Oh, God.
Your own
I don't
blood.
bleed. I don't bleed.
You don't bleed?
Nope. He said, do not.
Yvette says, those who hate someone really care about them enough to have a big emotion like hate.
Yeah, it's true.
Yvette, circa 2024.
September 2024.
Georgie says, Rocha used to hate me too. Good times. How could you hate Georgie?
I never hated you,
Oh,
Georgie.
you hated his
You
guts.
What are you talking
hated him.
about?
As soon as he came into the chat, you would just
Yeah.
be fuming.
And now you just eat all his glizzies.
Yeah, you'll take him real quick.
I
Doesn't
would
even
take
breathe.
no glizzies. Write him a poem.
You gotta
Oh,
write
God.
a poem, says Bradley Reynolds. He does.
I haven't wrote a poem since probably like middle school or
haiku
something.
poem. Is that what they call
A
it?
haiku. Oh,
Haikus,
God.
yes. Haiku is very, very short.
Yeah,
It's a few lines.
That's
There you
true.
yeah.
That's fair.
That's the only poem.
Not happening.
Off the top of my head. I was like, God, I forgot. There's like so many different types.
Big Wood says, Dearest QC, today I made love to a boot. Rocha, circa 2024.
What is wrong with you,
Roach,
Bigwood?
get the boot out of here.
I'm gonna shove it up your ass, Bigwood.
See, Rocha does like it kinky.
But yeah, I text you bad things because you're a Cowboy fan. That's why.
Was Isaiah still in here?
I have no idea. Isaiah, wake up.
I texted him asking about a trade. He never responded. Like an asshole.
Of course he didn't.
Maybe. I'm gonna make sure he doesn't text me back.
Rocha hasn't write a poem since his last breakup. Yeah, I've been through some pretty bad breakups in my life.
James Palmer says, are we allowed in the NBA Fantasy League? Yes, it will be open to members.
Yeah.
Yep.
It will be open to members.
Yeah. So.
Just
And
like fantasy football, we will have a community post letting you guys know when the dates of the draft are going to be and what times, and then you'll follow our instructions to get into those leagues.
Yep. Pretty simple.
and it'll be on ESPN, not Sleeper.
ESPN, yes.
Yeah.
Not Sleeper, because Sleeper doesn't have very good fantasy basketball.
Yeah.
So, for the time being, it's still on ESPN for fantasy basketball.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Will there be an NBA pick'em this year? That'd be cool if they had that. Like where you choose like 3 or 4 games of 9, you have to pick who you think's gonna win each side. That'd be fun.
NBA Pick'em. I would
Oh.
be down to do that.
Yeah,
I
I didn't know there was.
That'd be kind of fun.
Oh.
Fantasy. See if if Sleeper does it. I know they just started doing the.
I just wish Sleeper would be better with fantasy basketball.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
all sites are weird with fantasy basketball. Like, I don't know, because
None the same.
ESPN is right now the best. But if you want to play Dynasty, you can't play Dynasty on ESPN. You got to go to Yahoo for that.
That's weird.
Sleeper, you don't want to touch it at all.
Yeah.
It's not good for basketball.
Yeah.
So someone needs to talk to Sleeper and get their ish together so people can play regular fantasy basketball the way it should be, head to head, or rotisserie, or whatever you guys choose, right? Or categories. They should have those 3 options. They should also have keeper and dynasty options for that too.
Yeah.
Yes.
For those types of scoring leagues.
It's puzzling why they don't. It's very puzzling.
Very weird.
But yeah, every website's different in their own way. It's kind of weird.
You guys hear about Brett Favre? Yeah, so today Brett Favre announced that he has Parkinson's disease.
Wait, what happened?
Brett Favre announced today that his Parkinson's
He's
disease.
got Parkinson's?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
That sucks.
That's tough, man. That sucks for him.
Pony Boy says, I never agreed to that vote a team for the rest of the year. Am I being hyperbolic? Maybe. Am I being really emotional about the Bengals and how they screwed me this year?
Oh.
Maybe. But I'm not picking them ever again.
Nope.
I already went back on my word 2 weeks in.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it. I'm just not doing it.
Bengals are due. That's what we thought of this last week.
Yeah.
Oh, Pony Boy, stay golden.
Yeah.
Hey, I picked the Bengals to win, but I don't feel comfortable about it, man. They could easily lose that game.
Maybe I'm just emotional right now, but they pissed me off. They pissed me off.
Yep.
Played one that lost last week. They played the Commanders pretty good. I mean, they were down one possession going into that game, but Joe Burrow, he really missed some guys, man. He really did, and that defense is getting clapped.
Yeah.
Yep.
Defense is getting clapped, man.
2 incompletions for Jaden Daniels.
That's right. He set the rookie record.
Josh would pick Manchester United over the Bengals. I'm taking Manchester United to win 1-0 tomorrow over FC 20.
FC20.
We're doing a crossover football. The different footballs.
Yeah.
No, but yeah. Well, there you go. You gonna be watching that game?
Yeah. And I'm gonna say the goal's gonna come from Ahmad. I was gonna say Garnacho, but he's been having some bad luck. Like he had a bunch of shots on goal in that last game, but they're just like that. So I'm gonna go Ahmad.
I'm still tripping out right now.
Right?
Where is
Right?
Josh? This is not Josh, guys. This is so weird.
Oh, my goodness.
Who'd you say scores?
Ahmad.
Ahmad? If he scores tomorrow and they do win 1-0,
I swear.
I'm not coming over.
I'm not coming over.
I'm
I swear.
scared, bro.
Oh, get out.
Josh, a Dunze monster game this week, like Jennings last week. I hope so, man. He had a great connection with Caleb Williams against the Colts. 115 yards and a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Remember before kickoff, B-Money was like, I'd feel an ass whooping coming to the Bengals. It's tough.
I do remember him saying that in the stream yesterday.
Yep.
He's like, I feel an ass whooping coming from the Bengals tonight. Oh, man. And it would come from the guy that he did not like coming out of the draft. He hated
Jaden Daniels. That's right.
Dale says, none of you better be talking shit behind my back. No, Rocha was. It was him. He did it. It was him. He did it.
I didn't
Get
do
him.
nothing.
He's the traitor.
Hey, shut up. I know, J.B. Taylor. That was a hell of a robbery by Corbin Carroll, man. I saw that.
Adunze will always have monster games. He was beast at Washington.
Yes,
Love
he
this
was.
That's why he was one of the top draft picks this year.
Yeah.
Bears have a great duo in Williams and Adunze, and they were practicing before the draft even.
Mm-hmm.
And Pony Boy, I also agree. Stroud will rebound. Absolutely. I mean, it's expected.
Oh, yeah.
Against the Jacksonville Jaguars team that is really good right now.
We saw with the Buffalo Bills, they were just dominating that whole game.
And Pony Boy, say hi to Soda Pop for us, please.
Huh?
You've never read The Outsiders or watched the movie The Outsiders?
Nope.
That wasn't required for you in school?
Nope. At least not I
I
remember.
don't think it was required for me either.
Oh, Jesus. Have you seen the movie?
No.
Patrick Swayze.
I know it's a good movie.
Tom Cruise, Rob Lowe,
Wait.
Ralph Macchio, Matt Dillon.
I know. I gotta look it up,
Wait.
too.
I
It's a
might
classic.
have watched this. What is it called? Outsiders?
The Outsiders.
Outsiders.
If you haven't, check it out one day. It's pretty damn good.
I don't
The
think I
Outsiders
have.
NWO, Wolfpack for life.
Wait, yeah, I've seen
That's
this.
good.
Yeah, okay. It's just been a long time.
Yeah, it's really, really good.
Yeah.
Watch it, Roach.
God.
I
watched
guess.
it so young.
Yeah, he was 45 years old in that movie.
Oh,
No, for real, he was old. He was
old.
pretty old.
When he did Karate Kid, he was already in his mid-20s.
Yeah,
oh, damn. I didn't know that.
Right? Mid-20s or almost 30?
he was definitely older. He was definitely
Yeah.
older.
I remember that he
62
went on
years
a talk show and talked about that. How everybody always thinks he's like a little kid when he was younger.
Hey, what's up, Aaron? He said, "What's up, Coach? You guys are keeping my brain occupied while I sweat my life away in this hot Epsom bath. Thanks, fellas. Yeah, do what you gotta do, man. Get ready.
Got you.
Oh,
Big fight coming up this weekend.
good luck, man. Good luck. He was mentioning that the other stream.
Yeah.
Kick some ass.
What do you guys use for betting players? Well, for primetime games, we get powered by BetUS.
BetUS.
Yes, BetUS.
Josh, put the fries in the bag. Nathaniel? Nathaniel, you know what? I'm just going to leave you be.
He said, "You're not worth my time."
It took him 3 weeks to write that. You guys picked against my Broncos last week, and you guys are wrong. Don't be surprised if we beat the Jets.
And don't act like it was a crazy notion to take the pick against your Broncos. Calm down.
If you guys win next week, I personally will shout you out and just talk about how absolutely stupid we were for picking the Broncos, and we will never pick against them for the rest of our lives. Because they're going to win.
Well, I don't know about that.
It's so funny when they think it was so crazy that we picked against them. Come on. Yeah, I pulled off an upset. Congratulations. Good job. Great win.
Whoa, big fridge. Roach, that comment was for you.
No, that was for you, big dog.
That's for you.
Whoa!
Excuse me?
Roach
What?
up.
Hey, Nathaniel's the one that told Josh put the fries in the bag, so Big Fridge said put him in his ass.
Roach, you and your friends are weird.
Yeah.
Nathaniel, you're wrong. He says, remember Josh was banned for picking the Bucks? That was me 2 years ago, my first year on the sports series. I was the one that was banned for picking the Bucks because I said that they lost that game. And funny enough, it was to Carolina too, and they lost, so I could have picked them the rest of the time.
Floyd wants to know, Roach, are you having an okay day?
Yeah, I kicked ass in bowling today, but bowled a 560 series, and my team 4-0, so we're 16-0 to start the year. I'm having a great day.
Yeah, you guys are putting together a dynasty run.
Wow.
Yes,
You guys
sir.
are the Buffalo Bills right now.
Too bad.
Yes, sir.
4-0.
You're 1-2 too, bitch.
Yeah, okay. But you expect your team to be undefeated right now.
Yeah.
I didn't.
That's fair.
I am not actually depressed about mine. It sucks that we lost to the Saints, but I predicted this to be the same record. But congratulations, 5-something you said?
560 series, 192, 193, and a 175.
So he bowling great. He picked his favorite team to win, the Seahawks. It's a great day for him.
Yeah.
I hate you.
Good job, buddy. But all right, guys, we're going to head out. It was a fun live pick'em show. Thank you, everybody, for watching and tuning in. And everybody hit that thumbs up. Thank you so much, Avatar, once again, for the 5 gifted memberships.
Yes.
Everyone who donated. Going to set up for tomorrow. Going to eat and watch the second half of this Vegas and Seattle game.
Bye.
You guys have a good night. We'll see you guys tomorrow for Game 2, Fever and the Sun.
Later.
Later, Gator.
Go Panthers.
Bang, bang.
Beat them Bengals.
Who day? It's the Panthers.